Hi guys. Okay, so you should have watched our introduction video by now from Khan Academy. And what he was explaining in that video is that we have certain laws of exponents. Oops, let's go. Laws of exponents. And the one that we're focusing on today is called the product of powers. And what this says basically is that if you are multiplying, oops, expressions with the same base, you add the exponents. Okay, so the reasoning behind this is if we're looking at our first example here and we think back to what we learned about what the base is and what the exponent means, we said that this base is the number that's getting multiplied by itself however many times the exponent says. So this term is being multiplied by itself twice. So we got 5 times 5. And then this one has an invisible one here. Whenever you see a number that does not have an exponent, that means its exponent is 1. So all I have to do here is carry down this 5. I only have one 5, so that's what I'm going to carry down here. Now, if we look at this, we just proved this statement that says when we're multiplying expressions with the same base, you add the exponents. This expression became 5 times 5, so we had 2 5s. This expression only had 1 5, so we got 1. So our answer becomes 5 to the third. Now, if we think about it, when we said we're multiplying an expression by itself, however many times, this becomes the base, which is correct, and the number of times that we multiply them together becomes the exponent. So we just proved that law. When we're talking about laws, that means that it's set in stone, that it's always going to work. So if we look at this next example here, we have a variable now, a letter that represents a number. That's what our variable is. And this is saying that this expression is being multiplied by this one. So this base and this exponent tell me that I have c times c times c. I'm going to keep this. And then now this one is telling me that I have c times c times c times c times c. So if we count these up, if we're going to follow our law up here, where it says multiplying expressions with the same base, you add the exponents. If we add 3 plus 5, it should equal 8. So let's see if that's true. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are correct. We just proved that law true again. So this can be simplified. That's what we're doing. We're simplifying. This becomes c to the 8th power. And this is completely simplified, just like this one over here. This was completely simplified. Because we have these bases, we know that we can simplify further because they're the same base. They're the same number.